Alright, guys. Hopefully, barring any other complications, we are back live. Game now we are going to watch is DoZe eSports and Real Players. We're going to get into this game now. We're on round 4, 3 rounds up for DoZe as we go ahead and watch as Mac holds down A site. Looks like he has Bomb and 2 others coming up on him. We're hanging out at Tampa eSports, forced by 2017. Hanging out in sunny St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm your host, Orderly Karma. Co-caster here is going to be Cinnamon Toast Craig, and we'll see what happens. So, got some network issues, maybe? Maybe we're not. We're still live. We're still here, but it's like all of those DC. So we are having another technical issue going on here. Looks like they're loading back up. So we're gonna go ahead and take another technical pause while we get this fixed and resolved. Looks like one of the tables lost all of its power, so they're resetting it and getting. All right, guys. So that was a hell of a delay. We apologize for that. We are working on them coming back in. As you can see, our DoZe eSports gentlemen are on their way back into the server right now, and we will get this game up and running real quickly. I appreciate everybody who's come and stayed and hung out and waited. I know there was a little bit of worry that it wasn't going to happen, but we are getting back in there. Again, I am Orderly Karma. We are at the Force by 2017 for Tampa Esports. This is the group stages going on. This is our second game. It's been a doozy of a day so far. On cast with me today is going to be Mr. CTC himself, Cinnamon Toast Craig, and he's going to be hanging out with us and helping us cast this game and get it up and running. We are having, it's been fun. So,
Well,
you guys,
a land like this is always fun and entertaining.
yeah, right, definitely.
Was that Steven saying something?
No.
Okay.
So we're getting in here. Hopefully this doesn't take too much longer. Uh, you see, we got 3 people into the server so far for DoZe Esports.
Yeah, they're sitting right in front of us, and we can see that the ref is getting them loaded back into the servers. They're making sure the money is all correct. And we're going to be starting from the 3-0 lead for DoZe Esports as we continue to get these players back into the lobby and get this live and ready to go again.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna run down real quickly our teams here. For real players, we have Motivate, Flight CS, Peanut, Blend, Not, and Yippee.
Yeah, and for DoZe Esports, we're going to have, I believe it is Beast, Lift, and then we also have Trizzy, Gabe, and Mac is going to be the roster for the DoZe Esports teams. Looks like we're still waiting for one more person to finally get into that server, and we'll be able to get this match resumed.
All right, so like Mr. CTC was saying himself, we are starting from 3-0. DoZe Esports was in the lead up until the power outage. We're starting round 4, and that is Frizzy, not Trizzy, by the way. So we're going ahead and getting this set up. Once our last man gets in here, the server admin will reset all funds and get everything back to where it was prior to power outage, and hopefully we should be good to go. So as of right now, this is group stages. Group stages is just going to be casted with nothing special other than the overview of the center right now. When we do get to brackets, we are going to put the best of threes up on stage and be broadcasting from those angles. There will be a couple of cameras set up for those guys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that winners bracket. It's going to be an interesting, view for the stream to see these players up on a stage at such a small local LAN. It's not really that small. It's a pretty good sized local LAN. I've been to quite a few of my days, and have a few hiccups here and there, but it's been an excellent start to the day minus those hiccups. A lot of Counter-Strike going on, a lot of great teams here. It's really going to be an interesting once we get that stage matches started later on, once we get into that actual bracket after we get out of this group play round. So make sure you're staying tuned to the stream. We'll be having plenty of Counter-Strike action as we start to get things rolling at a little bit faster pace here.
Definitely, like you're saying, we're looking at 18 teams in this event. Group 1 consists of Velux, Exodus, We Hold W, Storm GG, and Joke Esports. Group 2 is Hold My Meat, Dream Destroyers, Pub Scrubs, Investment Novas, and Hold My Beer in the same group. That's kind of weird. Both hold teams. Group 3 consists of Wrathballs United, Easy Money, Clean Kill GG, and James's mixed team. So I'm assuming James's mixed team is probably a bunch of randos that got thrown together. Group 4 is Real Players, DoZe eSports, Clean Bar Box, and Fry Nation. I know somebody was asking about that earlier. So that's where we're sitting for those. I apologize. I didn't think that was there. Who's talking through the ham radio? Yeah. That was Mr. CTC. He's trying to fix his mic and getting it set back up.
Yeah, for sure. How did I get to it before?
So it looks like we have of the games that have already finished. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, looks like we had 5 games. Why does it look like we only have 1 game finished? That can't be right. Okay, there we go. We got some. There's the rest of the game. So I'm just gonna run through and let you guys know who's won and lost so far. We had a 16-7 game. Exodus over Joke Esports. We have a 16-0 game. We Hold W over Storm GG. 16-3 game. Dream Destroyers over Hold My Beer. 16-0 from Pub Scrubs over Investment Novas. 16-0 for Wrathballs United over James's mixed team. 16-14, close game. First game we started streaming was Easy Money and Clean Kill GG. 16-2 for Real Players over Fry Nation. And Real Players we're getting ready to see live in this game, so that'll be good. We have a 16-5 DoZe eSports over Clean Bar. So we got both teams that are 1-0 right now. So this will be a fun game. This will be a good tiebreaker match.
Both 2-0 right now. Real Players and DoZe eSports. They're actually both 2-0. They both won their round 2 matches as well. So I'm hoping my mic sounds a little bit better this time.
That sounds a lot better, actually. Where did I leave off? Hold My Meat actually did pull a game over Hold My Beer, though, 16-4. Dream Destroyers did get another W as well, 16-5 over Pub Scrubs. Velox put down Joke Esports at 16-2. Exodus beat We Hold W 16-9.
Me on Twitter? My mic's muted, so.
No, it's not. Yeah, I can hear him through this.
Oh.
You weren't muted.
Mine's not muted up. No, it's not. One of the DoZe eSports players came up and started talking to us, so asking to follow on Twitter. I think that's a little unfair since we know their Twitter, but we don't know Real Players' Twitter.
Yeah.
So we'll have to get some more. We'll have to get some Twitters for all you guys out there to follow in that Twitter sphere about all these different players and different orgs and teams. Once we go through all the rest of this. I see you, Gabe, over there. Mr. All Link. Oh, he's linking the bracket. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to the bracket command. Let me see if I can message the person in charge of that. All right, everyone that's been staying tuned with us, we appreciate that. Cinnamon Toast Craig here. We're going to get this match continued right up now. We had an issue with a player's computer that we have finally fixed. I do apologize for that delay, but we're going to be kicking this one off. It is 3-0 in favor of DoZe eSports right now. It should be getting started any second now. We appreciate everyone that did stay tuned with us. All right, so it looks like we are back live now as we are on board with Gabe from DoZe eSports. Actually, we just flipped over to a member of the real players. Looks like we're going to have a couple of the T's players pushing over towards that B site and getting melted pretty fastly. That is a quick win for DoZe eSports on this round to be restarted. Maybe they were affected by the delay in the match, or, you know, I'm not really sure what happened there with real players, but they did go down pretty fast. Going to be an interesting... What do you think of Cobble, though, by the way?
Personally, I'm not a Cobblestone fan. There's just way too many things to work off of here. Frizzy goes ahead and blocks off B entrance, as Beast goes ahead and gets a good nice spray down Gabe as well. And pistols seem to have worked really well for real players, as they're now in a 3-1 situation. And Peanut gets up and puts down Mac, as we see real players weren't affected. They just weren't ready for that last round, okay?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened, but, you know, it looks like they were able to manage to win that round. It's now favoring DoZe eSports 4-1 as we move on to the 6th round. I don't know. I still feel like this is a very CT-sided heavy map. You know, they've made some changes to it throughout the years, you know, to give the terrorists some more routes on this map, you know, with that drop-down area, heaven. All sorts of new routes for them to move into this B site. Very rare where you see an A play now, because A is just so hard to get into. You know, it's kind of like that half of the map isn't even used anymore.
Right. No, I feel you. See, right now we have drop being lifted up. Flight is up there, just kind of spraying around, making sure nobody's up there in that smoke area. Some grenades coming off into B main. Now the thing is that there's still only 2 real entrances into B side as well, right? Like, you have main and then you have drop, and if it's stacked properly, you shouldn't be able to get in. Now we see Beast and Frizzy going ahead doing a boost at Statue right there in the middle of the site, and he's got that up peering through, trying to see if he can find out about anybody.
Yeah, it's one of those maps that is still, you know, just notorious as being a hard terrorist side map. You know, any type of, you know, rounds you can put together on this terrorist side is going to be favoring your team going onto that CTC rad. You know, I think most teams look to see if they can get 3 or 4 rounds, and then they're going to feel pretty comfortably going over to that CT side. So it's going to be interesting to see how real players decide to push this into this site. As they're pushing in now, flashes and smokes are going off all over the place. We see 1 trade go down, 2 down for counter-terrorist, 1 down, make that 2-2. We have a 3-on-3 now as a couple of people are down. Looks like there's actually a player standing still. I'm not entirely sure who that is. It looks
That's
like
Lift.
that is Lift. Lift is standing still. I'm not sure what type of PC issues he is having, but we're going to go check on that and see what's going on. If everyone can, we're going to let this play out this round really quick. And then we may have a pause going on, but looks like this one will go to real players unless Mac can come in with a clutch 1v3.
Jeez.
All right, guys, we are back live. I apologize for this. Looks like one of the players' computers was having some malfunctioning problems. It was blue screening and crashing, but we have figured that out thanks to James, the event organizer, and a couple other of the tech people here getting it figured out with that player's computer. I'm going to have to call them out. I do apologize. Lyft, get your PC fixed, bro. Unfortunately, it's been causing some issues here. But then again, we've also had some power issues and a couple other things. But we apologize for all that.
Gabe with the deagle shot though on Peanut. Looks like he's moving in. He's got the op now. So here he come confrontational. It looks like he's just gonna peel out there, try to keep the op. He gets another kill on Blend. They might go take this. This is a 2v5 with pistols and an AK. They got 2 AKs so far, so this might actually be worth a worthy retake. No, Mac went in there, got a kill for himself. So it's just Yippee and Lift. Lift gets taken down.
Yippee,
Mac gets taken down right afterward, and Yippee dies with the bomb. But that round goes over to real players.
Well, the good thing is about that round for real players is they took some money off of DoZe. They're going to have to reinvest in some of these guns that they lost. And it looks like they did actually pick up that op that was dropped. No, they bought that op. They bought a new op. But, we do have this currently 4-3 in favor of DoZe eSports. Looks like that round where we had some issues with the players' computer crashing did actually go over to real players according to the ruling, that we did have on this situation, since it was a problem with this PC and not a event, power outage or anything like that. But getting back to the match and moving on from those issues, right now we have an interesting setup out of the terrorist team, real players. Looks like they're a little spread out. I'm not sure if they're trying to get a pick first before they move in or what they're looking to do right now.
They're in B halls right now. A couple people in drop. They're making some noise, trying to see what's going on. As we go ahead and just wait it out. There's flashes. Everybody just kind of throwing out their initial grenades. And looks like some pulling and drop. Gabe goes ahead and gets a kill. Flights follows it up. Gabe gets another kill though in retaliation. He's just 3 kills on that. Blend goes ahead and takes out Beast as Frizzy ends the round. 5-3 DoZe eSports. And looks like just small investment's going to be required out of DoZe, but that did put a damper on real players' money. They are kind of sporadic there.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens going forward. Once again, it is a CT-sided map, so really I think that, you could see DoZe go on a roll here. Real players is going to have to be cost-effective with their money, as we see 2 players actually on pistols right now. 4 real players. Looks like we've got one of the CZ 750s as well as one of the drawing a blank on the name of that pistol, but they do have 2 pistols, and this is going to be a little bit of a mixed round for them. We'll have to see if they can make it work.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and just one op, and it's just not holding up for them. Oh wait, Peanut goes ahead and picks up that kill. They have a AK, a CZ, and an op. Should be able to salvage at least an M4 for their CZ player. As Blend gets a kill and then gets put down instantly by Frizzy. He's not having him sit on site anymore. Motive gets a kill though with that CZ from stairs, and this quickly turned into a 2v1 situation as they're trying to. Frizzy looks like he might be playing this round instead of saving.
Yeah, it's good. It picks up a great kill with the 250 there. Yeah, that was a good round for real players. They get the op out of Frizzy's hand, and they win the round. And, you would have liked to see Frizzy maybe save that round or so, but they're pretty good on... Well, now they're going to have to eco. Yeah, you kind of would have liked to see...
Their economy wasn't in the best shape anyway, so him losing that didn't change their economy. I mean, yeah, it'd have been an op and a bunch of pistols would have been this situation. So now it's just all pistols. They've given up the B site. Looks like that DoZe just ran straight through, and Flights goes ahead, picks up Gabe. Gabe looks like he's heading back in. They're trying to flank behind them, and in a very awkward situation because Lift gets tagged instantly. Beast gets seen out and drop, and does almost take Blend down to 3 HP, guys.
Yeah, this is a tough spot for DoZe eSports, as you see Yippee ended up just, wall banging the crap out of Frizzy there, and they end up taking the round. We're tied now, 5-5. all tied up. Issues aside, we're looking to have a good match heading the rest of the way.
No, definitely. I mean, we're round 11, 5 up. Looks like we got a mixed buy out of DoZe eSports. You got a UMP and a Mag 7 on Lift there. But we also got a Mac 10 that picked up on flights. He's probably just farming kills at this point, right? Like they have the funds. They're not really in a bad shape, money wise at least. They picked up 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested by that Mac 10 play. Maybe it's just something he's comfortable with. He really enjoys using it. As we see Mac actually take down that Mac 10 player, and now we have a 5-on-3 in favor of DoZe Esports. This is going to be a crucial round for them since they're on a little bit of a split buy. Instead of full ecoing 2 rounds in a row, that's a risky call. You never really know if you want to full eco 2 rounds in a row or go for that split buy the second round. It looks like the split buy could pay off for them.
Yeah, it looks really good so far. Lift there snuck up into drop and hopefully isn't seen by that Molotov. Shouldn't be seen out. And Yippee might sneak him and get caught. We see Beast go ahead and take out Blend as Yippee sneaks around, gets tagged, and then gets put out. Lift goes ahead and puts him down. They recovered a lot of guns. They got rid of their split by now. So this was a good, crucial round. So it looks like Real Player is going to go ahead and get buy up. Now this will be their last buy up. They'll need to win this round and hold on to like another 2 or 3 round streak to put DoZe back on and eco for real.
Yeah, it looks like Blend is actually going to have to pick up a Deagle only this round. I believe he was the op player last round, so he had a little bit of more money invested than everyone else. This is going to be a full buy versus a partial buy, and this is going to be, looks like we get a couple of trades. It's 4-3. We see Gabe pick up a snipe onto Yippee, but does eventually, and there we go. 2-on-1 now. Peanut gets his clicked by Frizzy with the op. Good little bit of trading right there by both teams, but ultimately the CTs end up taking it.
Yeah, it looks like another eco round we're going to get out of Real Players there. They're not going to pick up anything, maybe an upgraded pistol or two, a smoke or a flash maybe so they can get on site, try to get that bomb planted. Looks like just a couple P250s was picked up and a couple of Deagles. Nothing special, no armor or anything else. While we have a couple M4s and an AK and an op still on DoZe. They rushed right through that Molotov. Lift was able to get an easy double real quick and fast. Picked up that P250. We're just kind of holding it out now. Lift with the Molotov right there on the lip, so they can't jump out of there. Beast is holding down long at him and Motive. Now, the Deagle does tend to favor this match if he can hit the headshot.
Yeah, they managed to pick up a kill on Lift, and really right now, if you're Real Players, you just want to take as many guns off DoZe Esports as you can. The more they can get off of them, the more they're going to make them invest and really keep that money game level. Right now, if you're Flights, you really just want to try and get a kill before you die. Maybe take one player with you. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge for him because he's got 4 guys in blue looking to take him down.
Yeah, definitely, and like you're saying, the economy on DoZe isn't the strongest at this very moment. If they pick up this round and maybe one more without losing anybody, their economy will be rocking. They'll be able to play the game out the rest the half out the rest of the way they want to. Correct?
Oh yeah. I think Real Players is actually in a good situation right now. They've already taken 5 rounds on the, extremely less favored side of Terrorist. So they're going to be sitting pretty if they can take, even if they don't take any more rounds, with just being a 5 kill going over to counter Terrorist, they're going to be in a good spot. I don't really like this play from Flights. There's no real reason for him to save the Deagle here. I'd rather see him push and try and get a player's gun off and out of their hands.
I think he's trying to see if he can get somebody to move in a weird way, and he just misses three Deagle shots playing, and Frizzy stood there and put him down for his time.
Yeah, I was going to say, he definitely needed to push out there and not save, it would have been a bad situation to save the Deagle, but they do get 1 player down off of DoZe that has to end up rebuying, so we'll have to see how this goes going forward. I think you're going to see DoZe Esports win out the rest of these rounds.
Yeah, this will be the last real buy out of Real Players, right? It's full AK buy. Light utility. They didn't even get all their utility there. They need to rush right out. They need to get on a site quickly. They need to get somewhere and establish themselves prior to DoZe. It's just it's becoming a kind of a slaughter right now. Just what's the word? The crapshoot, right? It's just a crapshoot right now because they keep coming in to drop on them.
Yeah, it's one of those situations with this map, where it's, like I said, the other side of the map doesn't feel like it's used at all, and you really don't
because
even
of
see any of the pro teams try and play towards A, but, looks like
look,
they.
yeah, because of that, they sneaking in. They snuck in. They're like, okay, well, you guys heavily hold B. We'll just slowly work our way to A. But Frizzy's not allowing that. Look at those
Frizzy picks up
kills.
2 quick kills with the op, looking for the third. Is he going to get it?
He's
He
got his.
does. Frizzy's in a great position to shut down this little sneak behind, and it looks like they do push in. A couple of players go down, and 1v1. Oh, they let Blend get a couple more kills than he really should have there, but
Yeah,
Frizzy with
definitely.
the 4K coming in big for his team.
Frizzy ended that round with the 1 HP, dude. That was clutch. He hit those shots. He took his lickings when he needed, but he didn't ever go down. Because now we got to force buy out of real players at round 15. They just bought out whatever they could so they can get this round over with. This just looked like a standard B rush. They're just gonna come out swinging and see what the hell happens, right?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's kind of worth it. You really aren't, you've got 2 players on an ump, 2 players on pistols, a Tech 9 and a CZ50, 750, or is it's a 750, right? The CZ
Yeah,
750? Yeah,
750.
so the CZ, and then 1 player on the AK. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here as they're dropping off of Heaven down to Lift. Lift is actually just slaying them like crazy. A triple kill out of Lift right there, making up for those computer issues earlier.
Right, exactly. We got Motive looking at his 9 HP. Blend still full health as he goes into a team of 5 by himself. CT's just gonna hold down that bomb. They're not gonna. They don't need to push. They don't need to search for these guys. The round's over. It's theirs. And
I
Blend
don't
just
know.
needs to see what he does.
Blend after that last round, he took a couple of players with him before he went down. He could clutch this round up.
Nope.
Unfortunately, Frizzy for Blend, Frizzy finds his head and says, "Good night, sir."
Yeah, 9 HP, 9 in a dream. As Gabe goes ahead and ends this, we're gonna end this half. DoZe eSports 10 to Real Players 5. We're gonna swap sides. We're gonna see what happens. Again, this is Orderly Karma and Cinnamon Toast Craig hanging out here at the Tampa E-Lane Forced by 2017, brought to you by Tampa Esports. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I know we've had some computer issues. We've had some match issues. It's been a hell of a ride. We appreciate you guys hanging out so far with us, and we definitely gonna try to bring you the best in Counter-Strike that we can here in Tampa, Florida. So,
Yeah. I mean, we had 1 power outage where the entire venue went down, and then this specific match, we had the station that DoZe Esports was on. The people across from them, I'm not sure what team that is. They had, there's 2 power strips at each station. Supposed to be 5 people on each, power strip, and for some reason they had about 7 people on 1 power strip and 3 on the other, which was causing it to overload and the power going out. So once we got that situated and figured out that's what it was. Everything was fine from the venue side, and then it was an issue with the player's PC kept on crashing. So, a little bit of tech support, a little bit of casting, a little bit of venue, setup. So I'm here as a manager for my team. So, a little bit of everything this weekend. But we're kicking off this next round. It is the first pistol round. We're going to see Frizzy drop, picks up a kill, but gets cleaned up as well. 2 members of the counter-terrorist team go down. It's now a 2v2. Can Blend pull this out for the counter-terrorist? He is now in a 1v2. This is a tough spot for Blend and a crucial pistol round.
Yeah, Blend goes ahead and gets that 1 tap on Mac. It's a 1v1 now, and he's lit Blend up hard, or he's lit Beast up hard, and Beast goes ahead and wins. And Tech9's going to win over that every day.
I feel like Blend could have taken that, but it looks like he just missed his shots right there at the end. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I thought that was his to win. But, great little 1v1 there at the end. DoZe Esports comes out, and this is going to be, looks like they decide to do a little bit of a partial buy. They don't want to invest too full. Since they did have quite a few members not live there, they don't get that bonus for living. This is going to be an interesting push to see how it happens there. This is a very winnable round for real players.
Yeah, I mean they can catch them off guard, hold those corners really tight with those pistols, and kind of work it through. So,
as you can hear them getting hyped over in the area, there's a couple of teams over by the broadcast area where we're sitting, and we
Motive picks himself
apologize
up
for
an
any
AK
type
though.
of noise in the background.
So Motive picks
Yeah,
himself up an AK, getting ready to run into Lift though, so that's going to be an interesting argument. We don't know. I don't think he knows he's there.
yeah. This is a tough spot for the CTs, but
Oh, Motive does know
great
he's
job
there.
out of Motivate. Yes, really Motivate's going to be the player to move forward. Motivate falls to Frizzy. Mac picks up Peanut, and then Mac picks up Blend.
That Mac
Quick
10
couple of
coming in
kills.
handy.
Mac with the Mac 10.
Racking up those kills real quickly, dropping what 6,100 on for himself. He picked himself up 6,100 for that round.
I think
So
that's really the great benefit of using that Mac 10 is you get such a great bonus and money for killing with that.
right,
It's kind of a meta that's been coming around, quite lately. I remember back in my day, we never touched that thing.
right. Mama Mac.
But it looks like DoZe eSports is going for the strategy to just kind of push into the site super fast. Looks like we have an eco coming out of real players again.
Yeah, they're going to 2-round eco. Make life easy. They're not gonna rush anything. They need to have some gold or some money and go ahead and try to pull this back because right now it's 12-5. DoZe Sports over real players and Motivate with that one tap from Chicken Coop. Frizzy goes ahead and grabs the kill as well.
Yeah, he kind of spotted a player in the smoke there. Kind of figured he was going for the defuse, but Motivate comes around and gives him the business. This is going to be a great eco win for real players. I'm not really sure, if he thought the player was still defusing, but a great little deke out of Motivate there to take down and secure a win for his team.
Yeah, just tap that bomb real quickly and hit off to the side of the statue. Waited for him to come spraying at him. He ran out of ammo and came around that backside of that smoke. The one tap real quickly with the AK and called it a day.
Yeah, that was a great individual play to clutch up that round for his team on a really good job on winning that eco round. Now we can see both teams buy up. This is going to be the first round where we're seeing full teams. Yippee picks up a headshot on Lift as they're trying to push in, and now it looks like he's going to fall back and take this advantage with his team 5-4.
Yeah, starting off on a 4v5 is always awesome, especially when you jump right in the middle. You come get that shot instantly, and then you just leave. You're done. You did the job for your team already.
Yeah, and you can fall back, hold a little bit of a numbers advantage. And this is going to be an interesting round out of DoZe eSports. I feel like they're in a tough spot. They gave up 5 rounds to the terrorist side of real players, and that's quite a few rounds to take off the terrorist side. So they're still going to need to get another 4 rounds against real players in this round. I apologize.
Well, Yippie's not going to let them get on. Yippie's not going to let them get on A side because he's just holding it down hard. As bomb is being pushed into A. Shots coming around. Yippee probably requesting a little bit of A. Goes ahead and gets Mac and drops the bomb carrier. Stairs did not check his stairs though as Frizzy comes through and gets him.
Yeah, Flights is going to take down Frizzy. It looks like the bomb has been planted, but they're going to come in with this retake and get the secure real players taking another round. It's going to be 7-12 now in favor of DoZe eSports, and I don't think this is going to be an easy win for them. They are on the harder side of Terrace, and they need 4 rounds in order to make this work. So I think real players has a shot here, but, DoZe can still pull it out.
Well, they recovered the op, went ahead and threw one to Peanut. Yippie's still holding his. So now they got 2 ops. They're going to hold down one on each site. It'll be real easy, as only an AK was picked up by Frizzy over on DoZe eSports. A couple of pieces of body armor and a flashbang and smoke. So yeah. I don't know what they're doing. Looks like that they're stacking in the mid side, holding over at A. And we're going to see where this goes. This will be an interesting one. Yippee still over here pretty much by his lonesome, getting ready to run into 5 guys by himself. And that's not where you want to be, except he does. Gets Beast out of the way. Gets Gabe out of the way while still blind. And Motivate goes ahead and grabs a kill off Frizzy. And we're down to 2v4 with Motivate the only one with any real damage. They are going to have Matt go ahead and grab Motivate out of the deal. Bomb gets planted as Mac grabs Blend, and we are looking at a 2v2 now on a even retake. Now, yeah. Mac does only have body armor, and Lift shows with Flight. Matt goes ahead and grabs that last kill. DoZe eSports gets set. That is 13-7. They might have reset the economy. Yeah, it looks like they're resetting the economy on Real.
Yeah, that was a really risky play there, and that's something you don't see too often is you kind of decide, one player grab an AK, they lead the way. If they fall down, you just automatically pick up that AK and you carry it on. Kind of like one of those weapons, just, hey, toss it around until you get kills with it, and everyone just kind of, pitch in. That was a community AK, and it ended up working out for them as they take a clutch round. Another eco win, for another team here. So we're 13-7 in favor of DoZe Esports as they look to move in on it. Looks like they're moving over towards B this time.
Yeah, it looks like they're holding in B tunnels right now, trying to see where to exactly to hit. As Peanut just holding that P250 and a CZ at drop right there, trying to see what's going to happen. Right.
I mean, it looks like DoZe is deciding to slow play this. They have to assume that Real Players is on an eco round, so they don't want to give up any free deaths, any cheap deaths, and put a rifle in their hands. Real Players has definitely shown that they can go ahead and play these pistols really well. As Motivate picks up a kill on Beast, this is going to be an interesting push out of DoZe Esports as they now are 4v5, make that 4v4s. Frizzy picks up the grenade on the Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut got caught in that encounter and went down real easily. Motivate goes ahead and puts down a lot of damage on Frizzy, leaving him at 3 HP. But Mac with his back to Yippee gets CZ real quickly as Lift puts Yippee down in his place. We're down to a 1v3 scenario. There is an AK that's on flight. He goes ahead and grabs Frizzy as he's looking around. Did not check chicken coop as Lift goes ahead and puts him down with that op. We're going to call it 14-7 DoZe Esports.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have been better for him to eco that or save that, but they already have the money that they ecoed, so you might as well go in, see what you can do with that rifle, take another couple of rifles off of DoZe. Job well done when you're the last man in a 1v3 situation. This is going to be a pretty much full buy except for flights from the side of Real Players. Looks like he's got that ump, which is still a pretty good weapon up close in these tight corners of these mazes of that B side. So could still be very effective with that.
We got a fast push on A, come straight up mid. As Yippie's going to get seen. Maybe they were flashed. But Motivate's behind. Oh, and the spray through Frizzy. Frizzy goes ahead and puts down Beast himself instead of Yippie. We're down to a 1v4 or 5 scenario here. And,
yeah, I really want to see Lift save this op. I mean, he's looking to peak for a couple of kills. They know where he is now. He's going to be hunted down super fast. I don't know if he's going to be able to survive here with this op. He's going to have to run for his life. Picks up one, couldn't pick up the second one. Great job there out of Real Players to shut down that op and that save.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely should have seen Lift go ahead and just take that up, go somewhere else, call it a day, hold on to it. I mean, they didn't really have the funds to hang in there. As you see, Mac only rocking a Tech 9 now, while the rest of the team has AKs. Not even a full buy of grenades for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be a tight round for them. This is a must-win for DoZe before they have to eco and give up another round. They have the lead to do it. Really, they need to focus on winning the rounds that they can win when they have the money. That's an unfortunate, situation right now, as it looks like they are going down pretty quickly as they're pushing into this B site. We have a 2v3 Beast on 1 health right now, and it's a quick 2v2. This is going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's 2v2 with Beast sitting at 1 HP still. Flights and Yippee are the ones left for Real Players. As Yippee goes ahead and grabs Beast. Beast was at 1 health. He could have blew a breeze on him and it would have been fine. Flashbang comes out and flashes Gabe out as he's trying to hold down that bomb. They know that he's there now. Yippee gets put down. Flights and Yippee in a 1v1 situation. Gets a couple of tags on him. And is that a smoke that came out behind him?
Yeah, it looks like Gabe hit the flashbang, and he's getting pushed. He manages to get the kill. Gabe takes out Flight in that 1v1. I kind of like Flight being aggressive there, not playing the bomb, because the bomb was at a disadvantageous spot. So he just pushes in and tries to take him out. Unfortunately, got flashed as it was happening, and really couldn't recover from that. Great win. We are now on match point for DoZe Esports, 1 round away from going undefeated in their group play. Once again, both of these teams are 2-0 in their group play as they look onto their final match of group play. Can Real Players really come back and take this from them?
It looks like we have them trying to sneak along upper in A, trying to go ahead and kind of sneak in here. They know Yippy's been playing the site by himself, and Motivate does find Lift because they got Lift. They're rushing. The other four just running straight in, letting Lift die, and we're getting them straight up on site.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Lyft was actually over at the B site, baiting it, as a decoy or what that was, but, we do have the bomb down already. 4 members still up. Make that, 4v4 now in favor of DoZe, but Gabe did get tagged up a little bit. He's pretty low on health as well as Motivate.
Right, yeah, they're sitting about even right now. Beast gets flashed, but still is able to see Motivate come in. Peanut goes ahead and gets dropped down as well, blamed by himself, and that goes ahead and grabs Smack, and Frizzy ends the game 16-8. DoZe eSports over our
Real players.
over the real players. Sorry, I don't know why I spaced out and forgot that there. Thank you. DoZe eSports over real players. That game was fantastic. That was a very good game out of both players. We enjoyed it very much. We're going to go ahead and take a break while we go ahead and set up for the next game. Again, this is Orderly Karma with Cinnamon Toast Craig. We are at Tampa Force By. Be right back, guys.